down Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. On second down, Eckler.
And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. It's Eckler again. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
First carry for Kenneth Gainwell.
And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran.
Touchdown, Eagles! A.J. Brown. 35 yards.
And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response.
Looking sideline, incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Up the middle with Eckler. And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Forced out to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox.
And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on fourth and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Here's a screen with Gainwell.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
They go play action with Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 11 more on that one and another first down. And the slot man goes in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Able to slither by. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Another run with Sanders. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll run with Sanders. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Ooh.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Good yardage there on 1st down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On third down. They'll run it with Sanders.
Good play.
They hit him in the backfield,
Good play,
and he will
bro.
not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
In motion left comes Brown. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And this is recovered by the Chargers.
This drive didn't end well.
Good shit, bro.
Yo,
you hopped on that. Yo, you hopped on that. That was dope. You really, that was your ball. Let's go.
About to get going. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, L.A.
Austin Eckler, 60 yards. And the Chargers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Now we got a game. We got a real game.
Down the middle.
Let's go.
Cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 21. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. This is caught. It's Brown.
Loose inside the 30.
Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Eagles are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Elliott on for the extra point.
I ain't want you to be like, yo, all he can do is run the ball, run the clock out. So, you know, once the game got good, I said, let's get it. Let's see where it can get to. Either got the pick, it would have been your game.
From his end zone, here comes Carter.
Woo! Woo! He had a chance. He had holes everywhere. Wow. I don't like that.
The Charger drive about to get going. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And
I'm going to jump that.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Once more, here's Eckler.
Whoa!
Yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
You had a tight end versus a corner, and you went out of bounds? Tight end versus a corner, and you go out of bounds?
On 1st and 10, Herbert.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
To throw again on second down. Herbert.
Whoa, we out here playing football, ladies and gentlemen.
Work on 1st and 10.
Eckler now between the tackles. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the shotgun.
Yes.
Here's Herbert.
And
a little bit of pressure.
Off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action. Maybe.
Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there.
And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Well, at least you know what I'm going to do to wrap the game up.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th.
I go for the onside kick if I was you because I'm going to run the ball here out. It's a good game. I got to win this. It's a good one. You hate to lose the good ones. Playing around, doing too much. If I got to do it, I do it. But if I don't have to.
Deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another scoop?
What?
And how about defensively?
Why would you call timeout here?
Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning.
What are you doing?
This one. Let's see how each
Oh, you're going to try and get 4 timeouts. That's smart. That is
The
smart.
pickup of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Hurts. That's to his running back, Gainwell.
And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Smith will come in motion right.
They run behind center with Gainwell.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Save it for the 3rd. Save it for the 3rd. Save it for the
situation should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock
save it for, yeah, 3rd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The slot man in motion right.
Back to Gainwell here on 2nd down.
Good shit.
This time not as successful.
Now, yeah, there you
to the
go.
line of scrimmage and no more. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Slot man moves right.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
Looking here for Smith downfield.
Good shit. Let's go. Let's go. I gave you a chance. Let's go.
Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
Let's go.
That
was a courtesy.
Up past the 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Herbert going to throw.
That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa.
Oh, I couldn't get there.
That, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time.
Nice.
It's going to be complete.
Nice.
And they will get the conversion on fourth down to stay alive, but time not an ally.
Woo! That was a weird animation. That made no sense. That made no sense.
No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Throwing Herbert.
And that is incomplete.
You're trying to modify it. I like that. Modify it to the sideline. Make that sideline catch.